Welcome back. So, going to our part here where we cut down our, as you can see, our guide. So it's not pretty, but it's effective. So you can see how I kind of chopped it down, sanded it down. I used my Dremel and cut across here, and then just kind of scrape down. Trying not to, of course, damage the threads. You just got to do it carefully and get an X-Acto blade and scuff out the garbage. But here's what I'm talking about. Now this will like completely clear that and be flat. So if you need to add shims, because we had that spot right there wouldn't let you go down any further. So now we could put a few shims. It's not pretty, but it's effective. They probably make a guide that clears this. Harry would probably let me know. He's pretty good with the parts, but in the meantime, this is what I've been doing. And again, it doesn't look pretty, but it works. As long as you don't cut the guide in half and really make it weak. And I've done these to a few of the cars, so it works. It's just a modification so we could make sure we got good guide adjustment. Sometimes you don't need to do it, but on this particular type of guide holder you have to do that. So it's a little trick that I do. Now, as you can see, they're kind of barely touching, and we'll probably, as we tighten this, they'll probably need to be adjusted a little after we true these. And when I true them, we'll get back to this, this part and see how we get it set up. So, but that's pretty much the what I do with these. I know Harry will probably tell me it's probably one that you could use, but that's what I do. I cut it down, and it's a little tedious. You just got to be careful. I've ruined a guide flag doing it, so you can't go too wild, but little Dremel's nice to have with a small wheel, and you can't be afraid to use a Dremel, is what a lot of people say. And if you screw up, you screw up. You learn from I say trial by fire. So there's nothing wrong with making a mistake. If you have a couple extra guides lying around, and get a couple extra, because I've messed one up, and trust me, it's happened to me. So it can happen to you as well. I hope not. Once I'm just telling you how I trimmed it, and just went real nice and easy, and just take my time until I get all that excess off, and that this could lie flat on here like that. And that's what that little area that was in the way that wouldn't allow you to let this go down all the way, so you can make more minor adjustments, because you'd be only stuck with that right there, and you couldn't go down any further after you remove the washer. And then the thing, you'll tighten it and it'll be binding, and then it won't, you'll have a hard time with the car. So that's it for that part. Very short part on that, and then I'll true the wheels, or excuse me, true the tires, and we'll go from there. And I'll show you how I set everything else up. All right, take care, have fun racing.